days here in Indianapolis, and it's been wrong once again. This is Lucas Oil Stadium telling us all it is time for football. Today, our draw features two from the AFC, between the Las Vegas Raiders and the Indianapolis Colts. Leading the Raiders sideline, that is head coach Pete Carroll. This defense ready to lead the charge again after pitching that shutout last week. Across the field, there's Shane Steichen, coach of the Colts. His guys with the crowd at their backs, and things are only going to get louder once this game begins. On the booth, alongside Brock Hewitt, I'm Kate Scott, and we're just about set to get this one started. And here we go from Indy. Julio Herbert's on the return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. So out come the Colts for their first offensive possession. And bringing them out, one of the league's most tools of quarterbacks, Brock. He's trying to reach a new ceiling here in year 3. Anthony Richardson.
A win is a win for him. Whether he goes for 400 yards or 5 touchdowns, Kate, maybe he just finds the end zone once last week. Be the team first guy he is. He'd be more than happy to end the game with just 1 touchdown pass, or maybe even 2 touchdown passes. So long as they can believe in the lead.
Pressure comes, and he's taken down. The Raiders got him. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
That's the one. That's exactly the way you show a crowd you've got no issues playing on the road. One snap in, you're celebrating the sack of tens of thousands in the building. Well, they watch their guy pick himself up off the church.
After the sack, another pass on second down. It's a completion of Michael Pittman Jr. And a nice game here, but it stopped short of the first.
Part of the reason I leave you pregame, get down to that field and watch these guys throw and catch is I want to see their timing. I want to see their anticipation. That is picture perfect right there. Crossing route going that quickly tells me these two are on the same page.
And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away. So he goes down. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of fourth down. The Colts ready for the punt. And he'll punt it away to end a disappointing opening drive. He was only needed twice in last week's win, and he gets this one away. He does it. Touchdown! The Raiders take a 6-0 lead on their opening drive. Oh, he is one of those players, Brock. We've seen teams sometimes kick away from him, and it's because of his ability to turn any punt return into 6.
Some of these elite returners, Kate, they just have a vision that's different. They can see things happening before the rest of us, and then you've got to have that elite explosiveness as well to go punch it in for 6.
That one splits the uprights, and the Raiders will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Here's Herbert on the return. And this drive will start inside the 25. Coach Pete Carroll ushers his Raider offense back to the field. Indianapolis bringing the offense to the line. Here's first and 10. Here's the first carry for Jonathan Taylor. This drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
You know how we hear about teams and quarterbacks avoid targeting a stud quarterback just throwing away from them? Maybe they should avoid running him anywhere near this guy. He's having no issue stopping these plays cold.
Offense to the line for second down.
Let's go now.
Shotgun snap now to Richardson. Pressure comes and he's taken down. The Raiders got him. And that pushes him back. Third down coming up.
Yeah, let's give some credit to the defense here, Kate. Right? We talk about explosive plays. Every offense is looking for them. But when a defense can go back-to-back jack with the tactical loss and a sack, well, they're more than doing their job.
Third and long. It's Richardson. And the deep ball falls incomplete.
An early deficit means you lose the runway to slowly get your offense up to speed. This offense got to get going. And incompletion won't help.
That's fielded at the 46. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. out ahead the Raiders for their first possession. And leading them out, you and I have both covered this guy, Brock, a veteran drafted back in 2013, coming off a career high in passing yards last season. It's Geno Smith.
Not been a whole lot of careers quite like Geno's. The miraculous second act of his career in 2022 is down a little bit. I think it's because of the stubbornness, the stick-to-itiveness, and the competitiveness of you.
Run picks up 6, so that means it's 2nd and 4. They go play action. Here's Smith. Taking a big shot to the end zone. And that's going to be knocked away, incomplete. That throw doesn't lead to 6. And now they need to get 4 on 3rd down. Again, Gino's 3rd down to go. And they get to him a good ways downfield from that line of scrimmage.
I call that a table set right there. Table set for yourself as a team in the huddle, gaining confidence on the ground, and you know that's going to set the table for some great play action pass to come.
A play fake, now Smith to throw. That's taken in nicely by Brock Bowers. And he goes out of bounds. That's going to set up 1st and goal. Working inside the red zone. Looking touchdown, but can't connect. Thought he had a touchdown there. It's 2nd and goal. Back to the air, it's Smith. This one's up. That play is brought to a halt, so they're going to say at the 5-yard line.
Well, we saw his guys pick up the blitz when he felt they'd pick it up anyway. They weren't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them. The group up front to find somebody to get a completion so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
And they're going to run it for the first time now with the rookie from Boise State. And he's in for the touchdown. The Raiders get another 6 to make this a 13-0 game. Call soon now to add one more. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Raiders drive out to an early 14-0 lead. The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. Here's Herbert on the return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. The Colts offense set to head out. And it's far from the first time we're seeing this unit head out, Ron. But what we haven't seen so far in this opening half, well, we haven't seen much in terms of yardage.
No, it's like they've heard a few lyrics, but nowhere close to a song yet.
Take this in after 7. We got 7-3 now.
That is just a great drive start. What every offense wants. Gives you a little bit of energy, a little juice, and now he really manages to sit it down.
After that little 8-yard scoop, here comes 2nd and 2. Kurtzin will do it himself. Decided to keep it, but couldn't escape the pressure there. They catch it behind the line.
It's easy for me to say up here in the friendly confines of the Booth Cave, but that was not the right read. And you hate seeing him absorb another hit at the end of the play. You never want him taking unnecessary shots throughout this game.
Coverman is there, and he harmlessly knocks it away. Incomplete. Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. And that leaves them with 4th and 5. And he's had a very busy game already, Brock. 3rd time they've called on him as he gets this away. He has it at the 33. And he gets him something back on that return. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield. A good starting spot for the Raiders as they come up 1st and 10. First play is going to be a game to Jensen. The 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. Trying to work quickly now. Here's 2nd and 5. Pass caught by Jack Bench. And he's going to set them up with a 1st down on a huge gain.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept. Sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for short yardage, but sometimes teams breaking the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
Genty from the gun. Will cobble together a yard there. Kenny Moore there to make the stop.
Okay, that's a run that's all home on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front, opening the door. Bigger gap in the future.
Has him on the quick hitter. And he gets this forward to the 19. Offense in the hurry up now. Smith on third and short. Ricky Myers, and he's got it. And they're going to have first and goal when we begin our second quarter. So that connection for first will bring us to the end of the first. Our score, 14-0. We'll take a break pause and head back to Lucas Oil Stadium after this. We're back and excited to start this second quarter. You excited? We're excited. Raiders in a nice spot here to put up some points. Here's Genty. Brought down after a tremendous effort just to get a couple of yards. 8 yards to go as they get set on second and goal. He gets it again. And this defense standing tall. They keep him out of the end zone. Smith working quickly here. They're going to run it with Genty. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
It's 4th and goal at the 2-yard line.
This is Genty. And they turn him away. The defense holds strong, and they get off the field with a turnover on downs.
These 4th down runs, it's all about want to and will. Want to keep it conservative offensively, try to move it across, but that defense was having no cover. And they get themselves out of the field.
So a change of pace takes tight end. He isn't going to yield anything. Stops for no gain. Second down coming up.
Brings up the second down at the 3-yard line.
Taylor up the middle. Off a tackle, but he lost the football. And this is going to be Raiders football.
In a situation like that, I mean, this is a perfect situation for football. Offensively, just get out of your own end zone. With those defenses, they can just smell it. It's like they taste it, and they know you got your back against the wall. They're aggressive. They take the ball away.
And it's into the end zone. Touchdown, Las Vegas. The Raiders take a 20-zip lead. Raheem Mostert the touchdown. Well, he found himself some space to work, and from there, all athleticism as he made his way in for 6.
You know, you run the ball down in the red zone, Kate, and not always say get touchdowns, right? Space is so hard to come by. But you're exactly right. His athleticism, his explosion, his speed, he put 6 on the board for the offense.
That one right down the middle. And the Raiders stretch their lead to 21. The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. Here's Herbert on the return. Big shot at the end of that run back as he gets it just past the 20. The Colts have running back Jonathan Taylor headed out with the rest of the offense. And they're still looking for their first signs of life on offense. Haven't even been able to get a first down off this defense just yet.
Ready? Cougar 19.
To the air on his first down, Richardson. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
It's been plays like that that have kept this game scoreless, and they can't execute. Continue to do so.
So after the incompletion, here comes the second down call.
Let's go.
Back to the air, it's Richardson. Pressure comes, and he's taken down. The Raiders got him. And that pushes them back. Third down coming up.
I think we've reached the point of the game, Kate, where you've got to note my PSA. Protect the quarterback, and quarterback, protect yourself.
Third and long for him here. with a screen to Taylor. Defense contains him. That's going to force fourth down as he's dropped for a loss.
Not terribly complicated on this one. Just not the third down screen you wanted to run. Little chance they were getting first, apparently. Little chance they were going to even gain a positive yard at all.
And he can't evade the coverage team for much. They stop him before he gets really anything on their return. So Coach Pete Carroll ushers his Raider offense back to the field. They've ripped up 4 straight wins, and if this lead holds, that's going to be 5 before we know it. A good starting spot for the Raiders as they come up first and 10. Shotgun snap to Smith. Short pass brought in. He's brought to a stop after he found plenty of room to run.
Good offenses. Good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him out in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after it.
Shotgun handoff for Mostert. And 2 yards is all he's going to get before he's caught. Like so many before him, he's brought down by DeForest Buckner. Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. They'll go again with Mostert. And he gets this forward to the 19. A 7-yard pickup, and it moves the chains. Up to the line, and they're set. First and 10. From the red zone now. And that's caught. Touchdown, Las Vegas. The Raiders were running away so far. We've got a 27-zip game. Brock Bowers, the touchdown. Carlson to tack on the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Raiders continue piling onto this lead. The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll put this away. Here's Herbert on the return. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. Here comes the Colts offense now for another possession. And this drive, they need to come up with some type of answer because, well, Brock, we can almost hear those engines starting to gear up. They might have a boat race coming.
I think everybody in the building can feel it. It's just been...
And it's a turnover. The defense has it. And they stop him before he gets much on the return.
Well, you can just see the QB scanning, can't you? He's moving, he's looking downfield with everything covered up on the back end. That second and third level defenders did their job. And what to do? Free that pass rush up to strip the ball away from the QB. That was it. That was their chance to escape this series. They were looking for a way out without giving them any points, and that was their ticket off the field. Unfortunately, he just couldn't quite hang on.
He brings it in. They get this down to the 7-yard line. It's a double-digit gain, 10 yards. And now they've got first and goal. Shotgun game here for JT. And he can only manage 1 yard. The defenders were at the ready to bring him down. Smith working quickly here.
It's a gain of a yard. Brings up second and goal.
There's another for it. This is close, but it looks like they stopped him just short of the goal line. It's a gain of 3. That leaves him only a yard shy on third and goal. So we're at the 2-minute warning here from Indy. The Raiders pushing for a bigger lead before halftime. Third and goal now as they try to pile on further. Fullback trying to power it across. And they're going to say he was short. They held him out, Brock, and now we're going to have to wait and see what they decide to do here on 4th and goal. Leading the offense out there. It's 4th and goal from the 1. Giving this to Denton. And they turn him away. The defense holds strong. And they get off the field with a turnover on downs.
Hey, I am all for aggression. You get 4 downs, go for it. But I do have to wonder here, Kate, after being denied once again, is there going to be a trust level on that sideline?
That ball's out. One lost it. But I believe somebody on the Colts got to it first. They're luckily hanging on to the football. So following the fumble and the recovery, here comes 2nd and short. Massive hit at the end of that play. Oh, baby. But he hangs on through it. Still able to get that first down.
That's good for a Colts. First down. 1st and 10 at the 16.
Shotgun, it's Richardson. Pressure comes and he's taken down. The Raiders got him. Timeout Indianapolis. That's in 2nd. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now. Trying again, following the sack. And they get to him again. And the back-to-back sacks. Nice work by the defense there. Sets them up with a 3rd down.
Here we go. 70.
Richardson back to throw. Incomplete pass, and we're down to 12 seconds remaining.
Safe to say there's been an early disconnect between the planning phase and the execution phase for this offense. But by the time, Kate, really to get down to basics, to the calls you just trust the most.
Punt taken at midfield. And somehow they reach the end zone with no time remaining in the half. Brock, safe to say that should probably be the last punt he fields this game. They're better off going for the sideline rather than giving him another chance to return it.
Sometimes, Kate, you just don't learn your lesson the first time. Sometimes you got to touch the hot stove a second time before you learn you'll get burned.
Carlson now to add one more. And the kick is good, so they add 7 to their lead on the final play of our first half. So we've reached halftime, Brock, in a lopsided contest. Now, apologies to our buddy Scott Hansen. We're going to catch up with you after this one, Scott. We're going to jump past halftime, get you right back to the start of the second half. Sanchez has it all set for the kickoff. Has this at the 6. Showing a little burst so far. Makes it up to the 37 as he's tackled.
Hey, you go into halftime with a double-digit lead, your #1 objective, and they'll all say it in that locker room, it's 0-0 to begin the second half. So you want to come out firing the same way you did in that first half. And that kick return, he took matters in his own hands.
He swarms in the middle. This gets maybe a yard. Up to the ground by Kaiser White. Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. Going right back to Mostert. He gets forward. That's about 4 yards. Tackle made by Von Miller. Everybody rushing back to the line.
It's a gain of 4. And it's 3rd down.
On 3rd down, Chenchi. That's the 1st and more inside the 45. Stiff arm success. And he won't be able to take it all the way. Got close though. Out of bounds just shy of that 10-yard line. What a spot for a big play, huh, Brock? It has him well into the red zone now with 1st and 10. Here's a give inside to Mostert. And it's a nice gain off a really good effort there just to stay upright. Halfway there on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5. Give up the guts. It's Chenchi. They find them in for just a yard. It's 3rd down. The dose of the hurry-up offense here.
It's a gain of a yard. And it's 3rd down.
Give up 3rd to Mostert. And he hauls it across for the Las Vegas touchdown. The Raiders grow the lead coming out of halftime. Raheem Mostert the touchdown. Carlson's extra point is good. And the Raiders grow their lead yet again. Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. Here's Herbert on the return. And this drive will start inside the 25. The Colts ready to take the field. All the touchdowns have come from one side of the field, Brock. They're still looking for their first points of any kind in a game that has gotten out of hand. First call here coming from the shotgun. Taylor gets it to begin the drive. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. Back to the line they go. It's second down.
Brought down back at the 21-yard line.
Working from the gun, it's Richardson. Pressure comes, and he's taken down. The Raiders got him. And that pushes him back. Third down coming up.
This overwhelming pressure and these sacks after sacks after sacks. Well, it's built this lead, and you know that's the way they want to finish it.
Got to figure out this third down here.
Here we go.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Throwing him again, he goes down again. And the defense comes through. That's going to back him up and bring up fourth down. They're up now, ready to punt it. And after that drive, backwards, he's going to send this one forward. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. So Coach Pete Carroll ushers his Raider offense back to the field. And unsurprisingly, Brock, a great day on the scoreboard so far for him. Has him with the advantage as we move through this third quarter. The Las Vegas offense is set. First and 10. Staying between the tackles with Mostert. And he takes it just inside the 40, down to the 39. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a first down.
It's a gain of 10. First down, Las Vegas.
On the ground, it's Mostert. And they're on him after about a 2-yard gain. Making the stop that time, Nick Cross. Offense working quickly.
2-yard gain brings up second down.
This is Jensen on second. Has a lane inside the 25. And they take this in for the score. The Raiders piling onto the scoreboard yet again. Carlson to tack on the extra points. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Raiders continue adding on to that lead. The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. On the return, here's Anthony Gould. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. The Indianapolis offense ready to take another swing at it. And I'm sure they're tired of bringing out the puncher, Brock. They're hopefully going to give him some rest this time around and find some points to go after that lead.
Come on.
Richardson on first and 10. Deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out. And this is going to be Raiders football. And the nightmare continues as they bring the fumble back for a touchdown. The Raiders capitalize on the turnover and add to their lead. Coming in from the right, and they blocked it.
I could feel the anger all the way up here, Kate. They did not like giving up the big play, the late touchdown. They decided to release a little bit of that frustration via the special teams. That juice, that energy, you could feel it overwhelm there and led to the clock.
Here's Herbert on the return. And this drive will start inside the 25.
The Colts take over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. First and 10. First throw for the backup now. Pressure comes and he's taken down.
incredible effort out of him today. The type of performance, frankly, that elevates the energy level of all 10 guys around him. What a game he's got going.
All right, here we go. Second down. We send a man in motion. Another try following the sack. Again, he's under pressure, and he goes down. And back-to-back takedowns behind the line of scrimmage. Set him up now with third down. Blitz coming for Jones. Stays in the pocket. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of fourth down.
It's time to add some players and some names and a team to the all-time record list. It used to read 12 when it comes to sacks. Accomplished 5 times. But you know what we just witnessed? We just witnessed the 13th sack of this game in NFL history. This group has lived behind.
Struggling to center it. Oh, it's loose. Found some space to do a little damage there before they bottle him up.
I'm sure the coaches would prefer you not flirt with disaster on the return. There's no additional damage done, however, this time. Fortunately, get the ball back, and everyone can breathe just a little bit easier.
A good starting spot for the Raiders as they come up first and 10. Caught, nice gain left side. And that is a touchdown. The Raiders can cruise to a win, growing that lead further. Brock Bowers the touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. And that right there, Brock, is a touchdown. I think our fellow broadcaster Greg Olson would be proud of. A big strike to the tight end, and I don't think a lot of receivers could have pulled it off and make it look as easy.
You know, a lot of times you're splitting hairs talking about the differences between tight ends and receivers at this level because a lot of those guys, they move the same route tree and they move with the football just like their receiver teammates. And they can score some lengthy touchdowns too, just like he showed off.
The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. Here's Herbert on the return. This makes it up to the 25. Now the Indianapolis offense heading out. And the turnovers have not helped as they find this game out of reach at the moment here in the third. Colts file out into formation. Here comes first and 10. Start on the left, Taylor. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard running backs say there's just sometimes you got to run into darkness. Just go where there is no lane and put something open along the way. That doctor said, not this time.
Pressure comes, and he's taken down. The Raiders got him. And that pushes him back. Third down coming up.
This dude is putting together some kind of game today. When he scored that touchdown earlier, we knew we had to keep an eye on him. And no surprise, here he is making yet another huge impact play.
Here he is on third and long. That's Mitchell on the slant. And it's a nice game, but still not enough for the first.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
He puts together a nice return there to take us to the end of this quarter. Thankfully, only one quarter to play now. We reach the end of 3 in this lopsided affair. It's Raiders ball, and this one looks like it may already be out of reach. First and 10, ball set up at the 48. The drive begins with a run for Mostert, and he gets up for a gain of about 4.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
It's Mostert on second down. Only can get his yarn here, but it's going to be third down. Smith working quickly here. Now it's Mostert. And they make the stop at the 37-yard line. Well, this certainly has been a memorable contest for him. His coaches, man, they're going to take this kind of output every single game.
This goes a little beyond the expectations they have for him, maybe even for himself. What impresses me so much, Kate, the guy just doesn't tire, getting stronger, literally, as this game's going on.
Along the sideline inside the 25. And he will haul it in for the Vegas touchdown. The Raiders throwing 6 more on the blowout. Raheem Mostert the touchdown. His third of the game on the ground.
Let's see, Kate, I think in bowling, you get 3 strikes, that's a turkey. You know, in hockey or soccer, you score 3 goals, that's a hat trick. What are we going to call this, other than simply splendid?
They send him straight up the middle. And he dives into the end zone with a 2-point conversion. All right, I might have understood this a couple of touchdowns ago. At this point, I'm not sure you can find much justification for going for 2, but they did. And that landslide grows bigger still.
Kate, does this feel personal to you?
Yeah, it does.
It does, right? This feels personal. And honestly, I'm having a flashback to Pete Carroll, Jim Harbaugh, USC Stanford. After the game, when those two went out on the field, like, what's your deal? What's your deal? What's your deal? Keep the camera rolling because this handshake's going to be rather interesting.
First and 10 now. Here's Jones. A quick slant into the hands of Downs. And he'll get it up to the 27. 2nd and 6 coming up here.
A gain of 3 brings up 2nd down at the 27-yard line.
From the gun, Taylor. Unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on 2nd down.
These big D tackles in this league, they love weaponizing their size right in the middle of the field. It is so hard to clear lane against them. And once he got his paw on him,
Pressure comes and he's taken down. The Raiders got him. And the defense comes through. That's going to back him up and bring up 4th down.
a number of times we see quarterbacks with his running ability make plays, critical plays on 3rd down. It's got to be refreshing for that defense to finally see them on the right side of it.
On in at the 41. And a good return as he gets him up across midfield and into enemy territory. The Raiders back out on offense as we see Raheem Mostert again. They're going to win this game, but with touchdowns on 3 straight drives, Brock, they're probably going to want to keep that streak going. And off to Jesse. And this one's brought to an end well downfield from that line of scrimmage.
Oh!
That was just a good old offensive line dominating in the trenches. That sprung him to get to the 2nd level and beyond.
A new set of downs forthcoming. It's 1st and 10. They go play action. Here's Smith. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete. Looking for his wide receiver there. And now they face 2nd down. And he's brought down after a great gain. That's going to set up 1st and goal.
When they draw up these plays for the quarterback, these are the type of results they're expecting, Kate. Something that can tear a hole in the defense, move the chains, and just as importantly, and maybe most importantly, put a seed of doubt and thought in that defensive mind that the QB can run at any time.
And a couple of teammates combining there for the stop after just 1 yard. So from the 3, here's 2nd and goal.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
Mostert trying to punch it in. And he runs it across. Touchdown! The Raiders continue adding to an insurmountable lead. Raheem Mostert the touchdown. Carlson now to add 1 more. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Raiders tack on 7 more to their lead. The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll put this away. Here's Herbert on the return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. The Colts offense set to head out. And with this loss already assured, they at least want to find some points and avoid being shut out. Indianapolis bringing the offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. Jones is hit, he fumbles it. They got it back, they can try and salvage something. And from where that fumble came from, zero chance they were going to turn a profit on that play, right? But at least they did get it back.
Well, I think, the only thing redeeming about that play, Kate.
They got the ball back.
Yeah, they got the ball back, but a whole lot longer down the distance.
Carroll's never going to shy away from battling the officials. We both know that. He's got the challenge flag out.
The previous play is under review.
At least right here is where having all those camera angles comes into play. We're going to get a much clearer picture thanks to all the shots we've got.
Yep, technology, everybody's friend right now. We get to watch it again and again. Unlike these officials who got to see it once in real time. We just have to see, is there clear enough evidence to overturn the call that was made down there on the field?
Well, that didn't break out how they thought it would, and they're going to lose the first of their 3 timeouts for their trouble.
Here we go.
Down carry for Taylor. He's brought down, and that was close, Brock. Maybe a yard away from surrendering 2 points, but the stop did come outside the goal line.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call for the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
They'll run it here on 3rd down. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground. Give him 3 on the toe. It's 4th down coming up. So out now comes the punter. Rigoberto Sanchez will kick it away. Somebody give this guy a break as he sends his 10th punt away. No field miss at the 48. And some crafty work on the return gets him all the way down inside the red zone. This will be the last play before our 2-minute warning. 1st and 10 now. Here's Smith. And they're not stopping the destruction, partner. That is caught. Touchdown. The Raiders are running them out of the building. Brock Bowers, the touchdown. His 3rd through the air this game. When you reach the status that he has around the league, Brock, well, we all at this point expect him to be making plays like this when he's targeted down in the end zone.
Yeah, I think the best thing I can say about this dude is he makes it look easy a lot of the time. And this game, trust me, is never easy. It speaks to how well he plays this position.
That one splits the uprights, and they'll continue adding to their lead. The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. Here's Herbert on the return. And he's brought down just inside the 25. Here comes the Colts offense now for another possession. And they'll get one final chance in a game that, to put it mildly, Brock, has been a bit of a miserable experience for them. Jones on 1st down. Drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Let's be real clear. There is nothing lucky about number 7 at all for this quarterback. The 7th time he's been taken to the ground for a sack. This defense has made adjustments. They're incorporating a variety of different looks and blitzes, and it just seems like constantly they are a step ahead of whatever this offense is trying to do to protect this quarterback.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. Brady from the gun. It's Jones. Pressure comes, and he's taken down. The Raiders got him. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of 4th down. They'll send out the punting unit. And he gets it away from his end zone. Punt taken near midfield. And little to nothing on that return as the coverage team gets to him. Now the Raider offense headed back to the field. They're looking to just hang on to the ball through the finish. Defense has all of its timeouts, but with this game out of reach, a good chance they just let it run. They're going to pass it here. That one's cut along the left sideline. 16 yards on the play. And that's good for Raiders first.
First down, Raiders.
Oh, Brock looking basically setting up to throw it. Wow, his first real mistake. That's intercepted. Picked off by Cameron Bynum. And the Colts will take over as he records his first interception of our season. Colts file out into formation. Here comes 1st and 10. Shotgun, hand off to Taylor. Oh, man, nothing for him again, Brock. It has been a struggle all game as this one's quickly marked up, too.
A loss of a yard. Brings up second down.
Back to Taylor on 2nd down. He stuck with him and got the same results. He is stopped at the line once again to quickly bring up 3rd down. So it's a road win for the Raiders in this one. Man, they were facing a...
This ain't what you want. This ain't what you want. This ain't what you want. 60 in the block. I just wanna rock. I just wanna rock. Body out of ya. Shorty got that body out of ya. No time, set up. You gon' kill my vibe. Stand on my money, don't on my side. Pick them sides, and you better choose wisely. That's my high. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's my high. Damn. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This ain't what you want. This ain't what you want. This ain't what you want.